Today I have a little bit of a different haul. My birthday was last week, so I figured I would share what I've got for my birthday, and my anniversary is coming up next week. We're getting away for the weekend. I'm excited about that. But I wanted to share with you some things that I made for my wedding last year. I thought that that would be something fun to share. You want to join me? Thanks! I'm Elizabeth, by the way. Welcome to my channel. So glad to have you here. So, like I said, it was my birthday last week. My husband got me some fun stuff. I will start here. The first thing that I'm going to share are these cute little Stitch figurines. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know my love of Stitch. And I think there's 6 of them in here, I think. I'm not sure if they're all different. I thought they were repeats, but now looking at them, I'm not so sure. So he saw them and had to get them for me. There is a lawnmower going in the distance. I'm not sure how my camera on my laptop will pick that up. So if you do hear it, I'm sorry about that. But I just love Stitch. So they are all different. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but they're definitely fun. Right up my alley of things that I like. And then he got me several t-shirts. And I've got to do another haul here after I'm done with this. Hopefully I've got enough time. So I will try these on while I'm doing that. So the first thing he got me was Thundercats. As you know, I'm totally Gen X, so it was hilarious because my daughter's like, "What's that? I've never heard of that before." So I had to laugh. This is another one of the shirts my husband bought me for my birthday. It is the Thundercats. If you are not a Gen X, you may not know what the Thundercats are. I haven't seen them play recently, but this is what it looks like. Let me know what you think. Thanks. And I think that he got quite a few of these on Temu, and then he got one thing that I know is from Shein and one thing that's totally unrelated to either Temu or Shein. But we all know my love of Stitch. He got me a Stitch t-shirt. So this is another one of the t-shirts my husband bought me for my birthday. It has Stitch sticking his tongue out. And this is what it looks like. Thanks. This is so true. Stitch is my spirit animal. So funny. This is one of the shirts my husband bought me for my birthday. I'm pretty sure he bought this from Temu, and it says, "Stitch is my spirit animal." This is what it looks like. Let me know what you think. Thanks. And then I've got 2 more items to share for my birthday stuff. I think I'll share this one first. So, a while back he had asked me to share what I wanted for my birthday. Well, I saw a Betty Boop purse, and it was sold out. So he ended up ordering another one. Well, when he told me it was sold out, I went back and I looked, and I'm like, oh, that's the other one that I would prefer if the one that I wanted wasn't available. Well, he picked the one that I would have chosen second, and that was the one that he got me. And it happens to be this one. And it says Betty Boop, and it has the Eiffel Tower. And it's got 3 pockets. The first pocket is like this. The second pocket, probably big enough to get your cell phone in. That may be, well, mine's a little bit too big. It might fit if I didn't have the case on it. Or it might be a tight fit. I don't like shoving them like that. Yeah, it's not going to fit. So, it's not going to quite be big enough for my cell phone. And I've got a 15 Pro Max. And then the back pocket looks like it's got room for credit cards. And that's just trying to see if you can see that. But so I got that. I wanted a smaller purse for when we're just like out. Just out with the two of us and I don't have to have a lot of stuff. So the last thing I have is something that I asked him for, and I thought he had told me it was sold out, so I had to laugh because when I did go and look, because I went back to the link that I had sent him and I clicked on it and it did say sold out. So I was surprised when I opened this, and I found this, I was watching somebody's station randomly, so it's not a channel that I can remember or that I can share because I don't think it's anybody that I follow, because this generally wouldn't be something that I would buy on a normal basis. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I really want that, because a purse like this wasn't something that I ever, what's the right word for it, searched for or desired or any of that. So when I saw this one though, I'm like, oh, I really like that. That would be awesome to have. So it is a Coach purse. It's the first Coach purse that I've ever bought, or well, I didn't buy it, but the first Coach purse that I've ever had. And it is this one with the cherries. And it's got a back pull-up pocket. You can slip your phone in. It's got your crossbody strap. Oh, it comes in kind of like a belt buckle kind of form. Then it's got one big pocket, and it looks like there's like a, oh, it's actually a snap. Doesn't want to come undone very well, but you got a big snap pocket inside. But you can put it in too, and I mean, you can slip your phone and everything in there. But it's mostly just one big one. But I mostly just wanted this to be able to, because I like the cherries. That's the only reason I wanted this. It's super cute. I really like it. I'm glad he got it for me. The other thing I wanted to say is he did get that from Coach Outlet, so it wasn't directly from the Coach store. It was from the Coach Outlet store. Like I said, my anniversary is coming up, so I thought I would share, I would share some of the stuff that I made for our wedding last year, or I put together for our wedding. But I thought I would share some of the stuff that I had made for our wedding. And this first one, the flowers are a mix of stuff from Michael's, maybe Amazon, and Temu. But the jar is from Michael's. The flowers, I honestly can't remember. But like I said, there's a mix because I know that I bought quite a few of them from Temu. These ones, these flowers, these feathers, I'm pretty sure we got those from Michael's. The rocks that are, I put rocks inside to hold all of this stuff. This is the stuff that we had at our wedding table for the wedding party. So that was actually at our table. Sorry, I talked and managed to go off screen. So this next thing, I made these for just the people that attended our wedding, and these were sitting on the tables for the wedding, the people that attended our wedding. Quite a few of my friends took ones home with them. I'll show this. I wasn't going to, but since I managed to pick it up and throw it on screen, I bought this to put over my head because we had to move tables around and all of that stuff when I used it to go over my head when we put my dress on. But we had to move tables and all of that stuff. So we did not go fully dressed. We got dressed while we were at the venue. And then this was carried by our little flower girl, which was a friend of ours' granddaughter. And then we ended up, oh, come on, don't be. We had 2 ring bearers. This was carried by one of the boys, and they were twins. That's part of the reason they both decided that they wanted to do it. So one of the twins carried that, and then one of them carried this, I don't think we had the rings in it, but we did put the rings in here. And then I can't remember whether we did, but I bought these little things for the girls to wear on their wrist. And then was one of our ring boxes. I'm trying to see. Yeah, my jewelry's. A couple of pieces of my jewelry are in here. Sorry, this stuff's been in a box and I just set it out of the way. I was actually wondering. But this is one of the bracelets that I wore to my wedding. I'm pretty sure I bought this on Amazon. And then this one is one that I wore. And this, I have no idea where it came from because my aunt bought it for me many years ago. And it's like an abalone shell kind of thing with butterflies on it. And my aunt passed away about a month after my first husband did. So being able to wear this bracelet gave me the connection that I needed because I missed her. She was at my first wedding. But yeah, that was just one of the things that, oh, it's just another ring box. And the last thing that I wanted to share, I've talked about sharing this and I figured that this would be probably the perfect time to do it. This is something that I made and I put together. It's moved around a little bit, but I'm going to show you the back first. And this is called a brooch bouquet. And I made it in a heart shape, as you can see. And a lot of this stuff was either Amazon or Temu is where I bought the vast majority of this stuff. There's a rhinestone, blue rhinestone. I don't know if I can get it close enough to see. Yeah, you can see the blue rhinestones there. And then I just have a normal bouquet holder. And then I don't know, and here on the sides I used, they're kind of like buttons, I think. I don't know what they're exactly called, but they're like blue stones with white rhinestones around them. And then I used a whole bunch of brooches on the top, and a lot of these have some kind of meaning or some special significance in why and what I chose. For example, there's a turtle right here that represented two of my best friends in life. And there's so many. This here I represented for me and my husband. This one, to me, is frogs for fully rely on God. And then there's a panda here and an elephant. The panda just reminds me of a trip I took with my kids. The significance of the elephant, I lost a baby in 2014. And for some reason, the animal that sticks out in my mind for her was the elephant. And then there's a pin that says love, and right above it there's a couple cat, and then the bee just was amusing. There's a dragon on there. There's a butterfly because I like butterflies. And yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you. There's also there's small pins there. There's here, there's one that's a plague doctor. There's a monkey. Those actually represent my kiddos. Yeah. Just various things that remind me of the people I love and the people that mean the most to me. So that's what it looks like. And I just wanted to share it with you. I thought this would be a good time to share, and I might throw a couple of pictures up on the screen somewhere as we're going through. I hope you are doing well. I hope you have a blessed day. Leave me a comment with what you think. Thanks. Bye.